Welcome back to Court TV Live. What began as a family tragedy that grabbed headlines has now turned into a twisted tale of secrets and conspiracy. Ever since prominent lawyer Alec Murdaugh found his wife and son deceased just months ago, the case has grown more twisted by the day. About a week ago, Alec Murdaugh was shot in the head in what he said was a drive-by shooting. Well, now a man in South Carolina has been charged with assisted suicide for that shooting. Police claim that the suspect was hired by Murdaugh and instructed him to shoot him in the head. If you know this case, you know this case. If you don't, that's okay. Court TV's Shanley Painter gets us caught up. Take a listen.
I've been up to it now. It's bad.
Okay. Okay, and are they breathing?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and you said it's your wife and your son?
My wife and my son.
That's the 911 call Alec Murdaugh made on June 7th, 2021, after finding the bodies of his wife and son shot to death at their South Carolina hunting lodge.
Okay, what is her name?
Maggie and Paul.
Maggie is her name?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And please hurry.
Alec Murdaugh told police he discovered the double homicide after returning home from checking on his terminally ill father.
Both died of multiple gunshot wounds. Maggie Murdaugh was shot by a semi-automatic rifle, police believe, and Paul Murdaugh was the victim of at least two shotgun blasts, one to the chest at least, and one to the head and upper arm.
For nearly a century, the Murdaugh name has embodied a legacy of power and justice in South Carolina's Low Country. Here in the small town of Hampton, it's virtually impossible to find someone who does not know of the prominent legal family. But recently, the name has become synonymous with tragedy. At the time of his death, 22-year-old Paul Murdaugh was awaiting trial, charged with 3 felony counts of boating under the influence for a 2019 crash that killed 19-year-old Mallory Beach. According to depositions taken in that case, Paul Murdaugh illegally purchased alcohol at Parker's convenience store using his older brother's ID. Surveillance video shows him leaving the gas station, towing his father's 17-foot boat. As he exits the store, you can see him raise his arms in a triumphant gesture to his friends. After attending an oyster roast, the 6 friends headed by boat to a bar in downtown Beaufort, South Carolina. And later, Murdaugh stumbles on the dock as he and his friends return to the boat around 1 a.m. Just over an hour later, the boat slammed into a bridge piling, and Connor Cook called 911.
What bridge is it? Paul, what bridge is this? Paul, what bridge?
911, where's your emergency? Hello? Police, fire, EMS. Hello?
We're in a boat crash on Arthur Street. There's 6 of us and 1 is missing.
The body of Mallory Beach was found nearly a week later in a marsh about 5 miles from the crash scene. The charges against Paul Murdaugh were dropped after his death, but the investigation is ongoing.
We reported, and it has since been confirmed by multiple attorneys who have clients related to the case, that there is an active investigation into possible tampering, possible obstruction of justice related to that boat crash. And specifically, Alec Murdaugh is one of the folks who was mentioned in connection with that inquiry.
In another bizarre twist, 3 months after his wife and son were shot and killed, Alec Murdaugh called 911 again, this time to report that he had been shot. The family's attorney says someone in a truck shot at Murdaugh while he was changing a tire by the side of the road. The injury was described as a superficial head wound. After he was released from the hospital, Murdaugh immediately checked himself into a rehab facility to treat an addiction problem, according to his lawyer. Then it was revealed that Murdaugh was accused of stealing millions of dollars from the law firm built by his family. And the South Carolina Supreme Court suspended his law license while the misconduct case is investigated. Just another chapter in this Southern murder mystery.
A murder mystery indeed. Those murders still have not been solved. There's another statement now from Alec Murdaugh's attorney that was just released talking about his opioid addiction and admitting basically his involvement in this staged suicide or attempted suicide. And here's how it reads. One of those individuals took advantage of his mental illness and agreed to take Alec's life by shooting him in the head. Alec is fully cooperating with SLED, South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, in their investigations into his shooting, opioid use, and the search to find the person or people responsible for the murder of his wife and son. Those murders still unsolved, but this case, it has so many twists and turns, and we'll be following it on here on Court TV.